Hey, Vikings faithful. Skol Nation, rise up. It's time to talk some serious Vikings news. April is here, and the 2025 NFL Draft is just 3 weeks away, hitting us on April 24th in Green Bay. Can you feel the tension building? Our Minnesota Vikings are walking into this draft with only 4 picks, and that's got my purple heart racing. GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has some big decisions ahead, and we're all on the edge of our seats. Picture this. The clock's ticking, the war room's buzzing, and Kwesi's staring down picks 24 and 97 as our only top 100 shots. Teaser alert. NFL.com's Chad Reuter just dropped his take on our ideal first 2 picks, and it's got me fired up. Will the Vikings stick and pick, or trade down to stack more talent? That's the million-dollar question, and I'm here to break it all down for you, step by step with all the juicy details. So, grab your horns, pour some purple pride into your cup, and let's dive into this draft madness together. We're talking cornerbacks, offensive linemen, and the future of our squad. What do you think Kwesi's cooking up? Drop your predictions in the comments. I'm dying to hear from my fellow Vikings diehards as we unpack this. Alright, let's set the stage, Vikings fans. It's early April 2025 and the draft hype is real. Our boys in purple have been grinding through the offseason, but with just 4 picks, 24, 97, 139, and 187, Kwesi's got pressure like a 3rd and long in the 4th quarter. Last year, he traded away our 2025 second and 3rd rounders to snag some key pieces, and now we're lean on draft capital. But here's where it gets spicy. We snagged a compensatory 3rd rounder at 97, giving us a lifeline to address some glaring needs. The Vikings could trade down from 24 to stockpile more picks. Imagine Kwesi wheeling and dealing like a Viking raider. Or he could lock in and grab a game-changer early. The suspense is killing me. What's the move, fam? Chad Reuter's got a vision, and it's got me intrigued. Round 1, pick 24, Azariah H. Thomas, a cornerback from Florida State, and round 3, pick 97, Wyatt Milum, an offensive guard from West Virginia. 2 positions, 2 potential studs. Are these the guys to push us toward a Super Bowl? Let's dig into Thomas first. Stay with me, Skol Squad. Let's talk Azariah H. Thomas, Vikings fans. This kid's got me pumped. Reuter's pegging him as our 1st rounder at 24, and I'm seeing why. At 6'1" and a half, 197 pounds. This Florida State corner's got the size Brian Flores drools over for his press man scheme. Imagine him locking down those big receivers. Physicality for days, and he's not even 21 till July. Now, he's not the fastest guy on the field. His 40-yard dash won't blow your mind, but his burst and technique? Top-notch. Over 3 seasons at FSU, he racked up 15 passes defended and 9 tackles for loss, with 2 picks to his name. That Senior Bowl tape from February 2025? Electric. He was shutting dudes down left and right, making a case to climb into the late 1st round. Here's the kicker. We've got Byron Murphy Jr. back, Isaiah Rodgers in the mix, plus Mekhi Blackmon and Jeff Okudah. Do we need a corner? Nah, but if Flores loves Thomas's upside, why not grab a long-term stud? What do you think? Does Thomas fit the Vikings' future? Hit me up in the comments. Okay, let's zoom in on Thomas's fit with the Vikings because this is where it gets real, fam. Brian Flores loves corners who can get in your face, disrupt routes, and play with swagger. Thomas checks those boxes. His size and physicality could make him a nightmare for NFC North receivers like Justin Jefferson's counterparts. Picture him opposite Murphy, growing into a lockdown duo. The stats back it up. 15 passes defended show he's got hands, and 9 tackles for loss scream versatility. Sure, only 2 interceptions might raise an eyebrow, but his college tape tells the story. He's a playmaker who's still raw. At 20 years old, he's a moldable piece for Flores to sculpt into a Vikings legend. But here's the twist. What if he's gone by 24? Other corners like Jody Barron, Maxwell Hairston, or Benjamin Morrison could be in play if we trade back. The draft's a chess game and Kwesi's got options. Should we lock in Thomas or pivot? I'm torn. Tell me your take, Skol Nation. Now, let's flip to the trenches. Vikings fans. Round 3, pick 97, Wyatt Milum. This West Virginia beast could be the answer at left guard. And I'm all in for some O-line love. At 6'6", 23 years old, Milum was a 4-year starter at left tackle, earning All-American nods in 2024 with grades that popped off the charts. Here's the scoop. Scouts say his shorter arms and solid but not elite athleticism scream guard in the NFL. He got reps inside at the Senior Bowl, and man, did he shine nasty, physical, and finishing blocks like a Viking warrior. He could step in day one and battle Blake Brandel and Michael Juergens for that left guard spot. Talk about a rookie impact. The suspense is real. Will Milum still be there at 97? Reuter thinks so, but his upside might push him up draft boards. Imagine him protecting J.J. McCarthy and opening lanes for Aaron Jones. Does that get your blood pumping? What's your vibe on Milum? Fam? Let's hear it. Let's paint the picture with Milum, Vikings fans. This guy's a mauler. Coming off a stellar college career, he's got the size and grit to anchor our line. That All-American nod last season wasn't a fluke. He graded out as one of the best tackles in the country. And now he's ready to slide inside and dominate at guard for us. Think about it. Our O-line's been a work in progress, and left guard's a spot we've patched up with Brandel and Juergens. Milum brings a fresh jolt, active feet, a mean streak, and a knack for finishing plays. Pair him with Christian Darrisaw, and we're building a wall that could make Skol Nation proud for years. But here's the cliffhanger. What if someone snags him before 97? His Senior Bowl buzz might tempt teams to jump early. Do we trade up if we love him? Or roll the dice? I'm on pins and needles. Drop your thoughts below, Vikings crew. Alright, let's step back and look at the big picture, Skol fans. Kwesi's got 4 picks to play with, and Reuter's mock has us nabbing Thomas at 24 and Milum at 97. Cornerback and offensive guard. 2 spots where we can build depth and future starters. But with only 2 top 100 picks, every choice has to hit like a Sam Darnold deep ball. The Vikings secondary is solid but not set in stone. Murphy's a stud, Rodgers brings speed, and Blackman's scrappy. But a young gun like Thomas could lock it down long-term. Same deal up front. Milum's a plug-and-play option to solidify the line. Reuter's betting on upside, and I'm feeling the vibe. Are you with me? Here's the hook. What if Kwesi trades down from 24? More picks could mean more shots at guys like Jody Barron or Trey Amos at corner, or even a sleeper elsewhere. The draft's a roller coaster. Where do you see us heading? Sound off, Vikings fam. Let's talk strategy, Vikings Nation, because this draft's a puzzle. Kwesi's got a rep for bold moves. Last year, he traded picks to land Dallas Turner, and it paid off. Now, with just 4 selections, he might trade down from 24 to grab extra ammo. Imagine turning 1 pick into 2 or 3. More chances to strike gold. Reuter's picks make sense. Thomas bolsters the secondary, Milum shores up the line, but the draft's unpredictable. What if a stud falls to 24 and we can't resist? Or what if we slide back and still snag a gem like Maxwell Hairston? The possibilities are endless, and I'm geeking out over it. How about you? Picture Kwesi in the war room, phone in hand, plotting like a Viking general. Will he stick with Reuter's blueprint or flip the script? We're 3 weeks out, and the anticipation's building. Drop your dream draft moves in the comments. Skol Squad. Let's zoom in on the cornerback class. Vikings fans. This 2025 group's loaded. Beyond Thomas, names like Jody Barron from Texas, Maxwell Hairston from Kentucky, Trey Amos from Ole Miss, Siobhan Revel Jr. from ECU, and Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame are buzzing. Each brings something spicy to the table: speed, size, or straight-up ball skills. Barron's a versatile slot guy, Hairston's an athletic freak, and Morrison was a top dog before his injury. If Thomas is off the board, these dudes could be in play, especially if we trade back into the early 2nd round. Flores loves mixing and matching DBs. Could one of these guys be the next Viking star? Here's the suspense. Who's the best fit for us? Thomas has the size, but Barron's speed or Hairston's upside might tempt us. What's your pick, fam? I'm torn between the options. Hit me with your favorite in the comments. Now, let's flip to the O-line depth, Skol Nation. because Milum's not the only name in town. The 2025 draft's got some beefy prospects, and if Milum climbs out of reach, Kwesi's got backups. Guys like Gray Zabel from North Dakota State or other interior studs could slide into that 97 range, big, tough, and ready to rumble. Milum's got that nasty edge we crave, 6 feet 6 inches, 300-plus pounds of controlled chaos. But if he's gone, we need someone who can step up and protect JJ like a shield wall. The Senior Bowl showcased a ton of talent. Any sleepers you've got your eye on, Vikings fans? The clock's ticking. Will Milum be there, or do we pivot? I'm dreaming of a line that gives McCarthy all day to throw bombs. What's your take on our O-line future? Let's debate it below. Purple Crew. Let's get real about our needs, Vikings faithful. This roster's close, but not perfect. The secondary's got depth, but a young cornerstone like Thomas could take it to the next level. Up front, left guard's been a revolving door. Milum or someone like him could lock it down and keep our offense humming. Think about 2025. J.J. McCarthy's stepping up, Aaron Jones is still trucking, and Justin Jefferson's breaking records. A stud corner and a rock-solid guard could be the missing pieces for a deep playoff run. Reuters picks a line with that vision, but the draft's a wild ride. Will Kwesi nail it? Here's the tease. What if we miss on both? Or what if we hit a home run? The stakes are sky high, and I'm living for it. How do you see our roster shaping up, Skol fans? Drop your hot takes below. Alright, let's dream big, Vikings Nation. What's the ceiling here? Imagine Thomas snagging picks in crunch time, shutting down NFC North studs like Amon-Ra St. Brown. Then picture Milum pancaking defenders, giving JJ a clean pocket to sling it to JJ. That's the kind of impact that turns good teams into great ones. Reuters mock has me hyped. Thomas at 24, Milum at 97, 2 instant contributors. But the draft's a gamble. Other teams are eyeing these guys too. Will Kwesi outsmart the league and land our targets? Or will we be left scrambling? The suspense is unreal. Fam, what's your dream scenario, Vikings fans? Stick with these two? Or mix it up with a trade? I'm buzzing with possibilities. Share your vision in the comments, and let's dream purple together. Let's talk fan vibes, Skol Squad, because this draft's got us all buzzing. 3 weeks out, and I'm already pacing like it's game day. Thomas and Milum could be the spark we need, but Kwesi's got the wheel. Will he steer us to glory? Every Vikings fan's got an opinion, and I want yours. Picture the draft party. April 24th, Green Bay, pick 24 rolls around. We're screaming Skol as Thomas's name flashes up, then cheering again at 97 for Milum. Or maybe Kwesi trades back, and we're refreshing Twitter for updates. Either way, it's our time to shine. How you feeling about it, fam? The countdown's on 3 weeks till we see the future unfold. What's your gut telling you? Hit me with your predictions, your hopes, your wildest draft dreams. Let's get this convo popping below. Let's wrap this up with some fire, Vikings faithful. This draft's our shot. Thomas and Milum could be the building blocks for a squad that's been this close to greatness. Kwesi's got 4 picks to make magic, and I'm trusting him to deliver. April 24th can't come fast enough. The Vikings story is ours. Every pick, every trade, every cheer. Will we land a lockdown corner and a trench warrior? Or will Kwesi surprise us with a curveball? The next 3 weeks are going to be a wild ride, and I'm here for every second. How about you, Skol Nation? Here's the call. Smash that like button if you're hyped for the draft, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this with your purple crew. Let's get the whole fanbase fired up. Skol Vikings. Let's make 2025 our year.